Alright, next episode. Episode 4.
Lupus Regina, do you have any idea why I called for you?
No.
Tell me, have you heard about the movements being made by the monsters known as the Giant of the East and the Demon Snake of the West?
I have, but I didn't believe it worth reporting to the Supreme One.
So you knew.
I did.
You fool! Why did you not report it at once? Was it your aim to conceal the information?
No, I promise you. I simply thought it was beneath your notice.
No more excuses. I am disappointed in you.
She failed at basic communication. That's completely unacceptable. Wait.
Lupus Regina. I'm curious. Do you understand why Connor Village is valuable to Nazarick?
Well, yes. You've used it previously for experimentation. And, there are lots of fun toys there.
Ah, I see. My apologies. The mistake here was mine. I did not realize you thought so little of the place. Allow me to take back my words. I should have not called you a fool. Forgive me.
Please say no more, my lord.
What kind of dark overlord are you? Why are you not crucifying her upside down, disaboweling her, and whatever?
It was my fault for being stupid.
Very well. Now you know to be more insightful in the future. In the meantime, I will tell you why that village is important.
What did I say about not giving me information about characters we don't know and you're just telling me that she's a werewolf? Don't give me information about characters, please. It's spoiling the experience. I'm gonna start slapping people with silences. Or just not reading the comments. At all. As in, at all, for the whole stream. Come on, guys, it's getting ridiculous. I want to see our German guy do something. He's in the opening. He must do something epic. And it must be German. Like Stroheim. Good shit. I mean, from the opening, I have a feeling that Gilgamesh is going to attack the village. And then, Ainz via Momon is going to do something. But at the same time, I thought Alberto was going to fight. Instead, now in the opening, I can see the lust in her eyes, and it's not actually her fighting, it's her activating herself for Ainz. God damn it. She's just fan service at this point. Give her a fight, damn it!
Dawn Village has some valuable inhabitants. In particular, Inferior and his grandmother. The two of them are in the process of developing a new potion for me.
Right, I forgot. Here, I was supposed to give this to you, Lord Ainz.
So this maid failed in every conceivable way possible. She was sent there to keep an eye on the place. Developments were happening and she didn't let Ainz know. Another thing was, a potion, which could result and be very useful, was developed and she was supposed to deliver it, but she forgot all about it because she was playing with her toys. So she failed not only in one way, but two ways. Here's a question. What did she actually do that was useful the entire time? I'm struggling to think of anything at all. Because had the place been attacked, she would not have helped. She would have probably watched. I mean, what the hell?
Oh?
A potion. A new one Inferior created and asked me to pass on to you.
I mean, if I had the ability to resurrect her, I'd just death beam her right now, let her bleed out on the floor, and then resurrect her to teach her a lesson.
Excellent. This potion is a prime example of why Inferior and his grandmother are so important. The potions of this world are blue, and no matter how high their quality may be, they deteriorate over time. By contrast, the potion I know from Yggdrasil is red and does not spoil. Inferior is currently trying to develop a potion with similar properties that does not rely on any items or skills from Yggdrasil. However, the discovery of a completely different potion is certainly an acceptable outcome as well. He is valuable enough that I would have loved to imprison him in Nazarick and have him perform his research here. After all, knowledge is power.
Then, Lord, why not do precisely that?
Because earning his trust and using his gratitude to chain him will bring us greater gain in the long term than forcing him to labor for us would.
I'm afraid there's still one thing I am too foolish and ignorant to understand. Forgive me for asking, but why did you give a red Yggdrasil potion to the Brita woman if they're so valuable?
The cost to resurrect them is large, so would it be counterproductive? Then you would just execute her to make an example and all the other guards would be more effective and follow your orders. I mean, that's what Vlad the Impaler used to do. I'll give you an example. He had a guard that fell asleep in the dungeons one night, so he had him put on the stake. No guards ever fell asleep again while on guard duty.
Brita?
Oh, right.
Nice work, Ainz! Not only did you give a rare potion, a goblin horn, but you also removed the deity from a forest, causing an imbalance. Nice work, asshole! Oh yeah, you also built a goddamn base in the middle of the forest, surrounded by undead, which two factions are planning to attack. Nice work! Being incognito and not attracting attention and shit.
What do you mean? Explain.
Well, Narbrol's actually the one who told me about it.
The incident she's referring to occurred in Rantel. Lord Ainz gave a red potion to an adventurer named Brita.
I'll admit, it was a dangerous move. However, the risk was more than worth it given what I stood to gain.
Oh my god, he's working his own shaft at this point.
But, my lord, I thought you were acting simply to replace that woman's potion.
I have a feeling every time they play this music, he's actually bullshitting. I'm gonna have to rewatch the scenes, because every time this music plays, I get the feeling that he's just bullshitting.
Did you truly believe my motivation would be so pedestrian?
Oh, of course not, I'm sorry.
Inferior.
I don't understand. What about him, Lord?
Consider this. When a person receives a potion that they've never seen before, what are they most likely to do?
Oh, I know that one. They'll ask somebody for advice about it.
Correct. As I had foreseen, she went to the most skilled and trusted potion maker she knew. Did she not? And what happened as a result?
They got killed!
I came into contact with Inferior.
So that's why. I see now.
At last you understand.
They totally bought it.
He doesn't understand how much he's actually fucking up, does he?
That was such a brilliant plan, Lord Ainz. Is that how you always decide what to do, by thinking 3 steps ahead of everybody else?
Wolf Girl is annoying me. I want to feed her to wolves.
Of course. After all, I am the ruler of the great tomb of Nazarick.
You know how you make wolves effective guard dogs? Keep them 2 days hungry. They'll eat anything.
Ainz ul Gown.
If you keep them well fed, they won't eat. If you keep them a little bit hungry and there's an intruder, they will eat. Just don't try to make them your friends afterwards, they'll hate you.
Lupus Regina. The most important person in that village is Inferior. Directly behind him in value is Inri Imit, as his love for her is the tether that keeps him there.
At least I don't hate her as much as Slime Maid. I don't hate anything more than I hate betrayal. Betrayal is on top of my list of hatred. Incompetence, it's down there.
Last is Inferior's grandmother, Lizzie. The others are of no consequence, but you must protect those 3 at all cost.
Right.
Now that you know my plans, you won't make the same mistake again. Failure is unacceptable. Understood?
Yes, my lord.
Good. Now go. Do your duty and don't disappoint me.
Lord.
Again?
Farewell, my lord.
Lord Ainz is freaking amazing!
Be quiet.
I think she
Truly,
likes
Master,
that.
You are amazing, but must she behave like that? It's embarrassing.
Let it go. Aura, what do you know about the Giant of the East and the Demon Snake of the West?
My lord, I'm sorry, but I know nothing. I don't have any information on monsters called by those names. I mean, I pretty much combed those woods for powerful enemies, but everything there seemed weak.
Something of Hamsky's level can hardly be considered strong. They would have been easy to miss.
Shall I take care of them? I'd be more than happy to. If I send in a few of my pets, it'll be easy.
Easy perhaps, but boring. I would like to see the Giant of the East and Demon Snake of the West for myself. And perhaps we can create a test for Lupus Regina at the same time.
We should be reaching the lair of the Giant of the East before much longer.
Remember what I said before? Test them early and test them often. Wait, is that a bicorn or is that a unicorn?
All right.
So, my lord, have you decided yet how we shall dispose of these creatures who were foolish enough to go against your wishes?
Let us try talking to them first.
Huh?
If the Giant of the East and Demon Snake of the West are monsters that did not exist in Yggdrasil, I'd like to capture them.
Your kindness always amazes
He's a
me,
Pokemon
Master.
trainer?
It does? However it might appear, Aura, the truth is that I am only kind to those who are worthy of it. All those who are from Nazarick, of course. When it comes to beings like Hamsky, I merely believe they may have some worth, and so should not be wasted. Seize every golden opportunity.
I hadn't realized Hamsky was really that valuable.
He is. He has been a very useful test subject.
Are you talking about the training with the Lizard Men?
Yes. I have him doing some specialized conditioning with the Death Knight. I wish to find out if they're capable of gaining new skills or changing classes.
It's a long shot, but if the Death Knight could become a true warrior class and learn martial arts, it would greatly increase Nazarick's power. Still, it probably won't be possible. And I'm not sure about Hamsky. If we only had another for comparison.
If you had another one and it was a male.
Lord Ainz, is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. I was just lost in thought. There's no need to worry.
That's good.
She's so skinny. Do kids just look smaller now that my hands are so big?
What are you doing?
What is it? Did you need something?
I was just thinking that your waist is quite small. Are you eating properly?
Yes, I am. 3 meals a day, on a regular schedule, just as you instructed.
Very good. Make sure you continue to do so.
Right, I'll eat well and fill out enough to make old Sheltier blush.
I suppose all of you are bound to form romantic attachments eventually.
Well, maybe, but it's still way too early for me.
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm only 70 years old after all.
What?
70. Oh, yes. For a dark elf, that means you're still only a child. So, tell me, Aura, is there anyone in Nazarick you like?
Ainz is a fucking high school girl. He's got a diary, cries on his pillow, and talks about romance with...
Do you have a type?
I love you.
What? You don't just ask a 70-year-old child what their type is after feeling their waist. What are you, a Catholic priest?
I love you the best out of everybody, of course.
That makes me happy.
Will you tell me yours now? Who do you love the most, Lord Ainz?
I love you too, Aura.
So the children are developing emotionally. If there's a school for dark elves, perhaps I should consider sending Aura and Mari there.
Lord Ainz!
What's wrong? That was quite loud.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There is no need to apologize. Now then, I've been thinking about your future.
You have? Really?
If we ever find a dark elf colony or country, let's visit it together.
Oh my god, he's doing an Oprah. He's gonna create a colony of children without parents and ship them to Epstein's Island.
What? Oh, of course. That kind of future, yeah. Absolutely. I'd be happy to accompany you.
Oh
For
god.
right now, though, we've almost reached our destination.
All right. Will you have the creatures you brought along stand at the ready nearby?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Okay. Go, everyone!
Oh yeah, he's a Pokemon trainer. What the hell?
This is laughable. It seems they tried to copy what you were building, with pathetic results.
Okay, here we are. That should be their nest up there.
There are no guards. How careless.
It smells terrible in here.
A gas trap, maybe? No, it could just as easily be coincidence.
A bunch of footprints. Judging by these, I would say that multiple creatures live here.
Clearly, we can't expect much intelligence from them. I hope we can at least converse. If I could have your attention. Sorry to interrupt your meal. As a welcoming committee, they leave much to be desired.
Skeleton! Skeleton enemy!
Aura, stand back. How filthy!
You not normal skeleton!
Kindly refrain from calling me that. I am here to see your leader, the Giant of the East. Go. Inform him. Well, I guess I could just wait. Drat. I may have overreacted a bit, but its hand was just so dirty.
But didn't you beat them with the bottom like 2 frames ago?
How filthy!
Oh no, you did a full swing and twisted your wrist? What? Why? That doesn't make any sense. Why would you go like that and then twist your wrist downward, inward? What? Okay, whoever animated this scene has never used a weapon in their lives.
You not normal skeleton!
Kindly refrain from calling me that. I am here to see your leader, the Giant of the East. Go.
Look how he's holding it.
Inform him. Well, I guess I could just wait. Drat.
See how he's holding it? So he would have literally, if I can use a pen for example, gone like that and then twisted inwards down. Why on earth would you do that motion?
I may have overreacted a bit, but its hand was just so dirty.
It was understandable. A vile ogre tried to touch you. You couldn't allow that indignity.
That's reassuring. Thank you. You know, Punito Moe once said, there are worse ideas than punching people to make them listen to you. Or perhaps it was warrior Takemi Kazuchi.
What?
Well, that settles it then. If the Supreme Beings say so, it must be true.
Oh
I don't know
god.
if those two are the best examples.
Oh god. Hillary Clinton?
A troll. So giant is a bit of a stretch in this case. Although it isn't a complete lie. Is he similar in strength to Hamsky?
I believe they're comparable, Lord Ainz.
You are the Giant of the East? In that case, I hope I'm correct in assuming you are the Demon Snake of the West. Yes, I'm referring to you. The one hiding behind an invisibility spell. Concealing yourself is pointless. You may as well answer. I see. You're a
Oh no, that's Hillary Clinton. The other one must be Bill.
Naga. A type of snake, I'll grant you that. Still, the description was misleading.
If you saw through my invisibility so easily, you'll know normal stuff.
Skeleton, why are you here?
I am not a skeleton. Yet another
And that must be the secretary that Bill was banging in the Oval Office.
inaccurate description I must see corrected.
Well then, what are you? GUU, the mighty ruler feared throughout the Eastern Forest, will allow you to say your name.
GUU? What an interesting name. Apologies for the late introduction. I should return the favor. My name is Ainz.
Unlike me with my powerful name, you have the name of a coward.
Coward!
Easy. Stay calm.
Please, mysterious undead. These creatures believe long names signify a lack of courage.
And what about you? Do you believe me to be a coward as well?
I don't think as they do. I have a long name too, you see. I am what you call the Demon Snake of the West. My name is Rirariu Spenyai Indaroon.
So what business do you have with us, weakling?
I have ordered a stronghold to be constructed in the center of the forest using golems and undead. Do you know of it?
Of course I know, intruder. If it weren't for this gutless snake's whining, we would have gone over there and killed you already. Now it looks like you saved us the trouble.
Yes, so it would seem. Which brings me to the purpose of my visit. I've come here because I would like to negotiate with you. If you wish to live, submit yourselves to me.
As if I, the mighty GUU, would ever submit to a poorly named weakling.
GUU, be careful what you say!
I think first I'll make a meal of you. Then I'll move on to the small one for dessert.
You howl more than a dog, you sack of flesh.
What was that?
I propose a duel. Surely you, with your strong name and boundless courage, would be willing to face one you believe weak and cowardly. If you're scared, however, now is your chance to run.
I'll duel you, and there'll be nothing left by the time I'm finished.
Very well. Then let's not waste any more time. Something wrong with your sword? Ah, yes. Trolls can heal themselves.
Wow.
The strong hold the power of life and death over the weak. However, I found that distasteful.
He's too powerful! We must work together to defeat him!
Shut up!
Some of us take pride in our appearance. I wish you wouldn't wrinkle my clothes. Now, are you finished attacking me?
Ooh, the fucking kneecap!
Possessing a so-called cowardly name does not make one weak. You may have a brain the size of an acorn, but surely you realize that by now. Aura, don't let that one escape.
Yes, Lord Ainz. What would you like me to do with this weakling now?
You scrawny little brat! I'm going to squeeze you to death!
Hey! You're obstructing my view of Lord Ainz's majestic form! If you keep resisting, I may accidentally crush your throat.
Very good. Now take the creature away from the fighting, please. I do not want him to become collateral damage.
Right, you're coming with me.
God damn it, Hillary.
Now then, all healed up? Let us continue on with our duel.
I don't understand how you're doing this. Are you using magic?
Well now, this is surprising. GUU, the great king of the forest and almighty giant of the east, flinching in fear of a coward. How can this be?
He's obviously quailing before you because your name is a strong and valiant one, Lord Ainz, while his is not only cowardly but weird. Right, Sneak?
Yes, that's right. It's evidence of Lord Ainz Ulgon's undeniable greatness.
Remove an eye to establish dominance, and force her to eat it.
Indeed, that does seem a viable explanation.
Damn you!
Silence, you filth!
What is it with the
Trouble of fighting a
bones?
troll. I could
First the knee, now the elbow. God damn.
dice you into tiny pieces, and you'd likely still be able to recover. Though you do feel the pain.
Perfect for torture.
My attacks don't have any effect on you at all! What the hell are you?
What am I? I am death, and I have come for you.
Kill him now! All of you go!
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised that someone with such a cowardly name would break his promise of single combat. It wouldn't do for you to escape. I played around long enough. Aura of Despair. Fifth tier.
Is that a kill move or an incapacitation move?
I'll submit to you. I wish to serve you with every ounce of my being. It would be an honor to do the bidding of one with such a courageous name.
Killer.
All right.
Killer.
I did originally come here for negotiations. Have we collected data on a troll zombie yet? A magic weapon. It may be useful for increasing the power of an individual from the village. Do you have subordinates? A troll would be nice.
I do have one, great lord.
Most excellent. In that case, we can use them as a substitute, although it may be difficult. You will bring your subordinate and go to the building we are constructing in the forest. Aura, free him.
Are
Him?
you sure, my lord?
It will be fine. If he betrays me...
No! I swear on my life I would never consider betraying someone of your power! Only a fool would! But I've seen the terrifying coldness that lurks in your gaze! I know I'm nothing before you!
Well, all right then. Now leave quickly, and find me more subordinates. That is my first order to you.
Yes! This seems to be a menu, my lord.
I wanted to ask your opinion. It would be a meal for a human man and woman. Perhaps a child as well.
Well, if Lord Ainz is deigning to offer humans a meal, I believe they should eat anything and everything that is served, without complaint. However, I suspect that opinion isn't what you're looking for. If there's to be a child present, I would steer clear of a dish like foie gras. Also, I would suggest something a bit lighter and more refreshing.
I see. That is helpful. Thank you.
I am unworthy of your praise. Lord Ainz, if I may be so bold as to ask, do you plan to invite guests to the holy place of the Supreme Beings, our great tomb of Nazarick?
Is there a problem with that?
Of course not. Please forgive the implication. Your will is all, my lord. I live to obey.
Intoma.
Yes, Lord Ainz. I have received a report from Lupus Regina.
Excellent. It seems she's passed the first test.
Also, she has requested permission to enter battle.
Granted. She is to do whatever is necessary. I want her to protect those three with her life.
Ah, right. Ah, call to arms.
What's wrong? I don't know.
Oh, he looks like a Grim Reaper in this one. This would make an awesome painting. He reminds me of Death from Soul Eater in this one. This would make a cool painting. Is that Sire? A VTuber avatar. This would be a nice painting. A big, vertical one. Man, this band really knows how to make good songs. I gotta be honest, they make good fucking songs. Alright, again, we're gonna take a little break, take a little song, and jump straight into the next episode. Not as much chatting in this episode as the previous, which is totally cool. It looks like the next one's gonna be a battle. Ah yes, displays of weakness. I hate weakness. Not that I hate weakness, I just hate the display of it, because it's kind of like, really? This is what you're gonna bring to the table? If you want, should I post light novel illustrations? Let's save that for the meme stream at the end of the season.
Hey, did I hand you a shrinking potion by accident? I could have sworn that was the gender swapping one.
Don't be hating. She's fun size, that's all. She doesn't even have to get on her knees to blow.
You want to add anything to that conversation?
Nope, I'm good. In fact, I think your new size makes you an even more formidable and stealthy ninja.